Hello beautiful people of the world, welcome to my channel. My name is Shay and today I'm going to be chatting about items I no longer buy or use, or things I just never bought or used as a minimalist. So if you have not seen my videos before, I have been on my journey to minimalism for about 2 years now, like a serious journey of it. And I say journey because I don't think it's just something that you can change like that. It's a big lifestyle change. And I wanted to share with you on my list here the things that I no longer buy. Let's dive right into what I no longer buy and what I no longer use, and I can kind of give a hint on different alternatives that you can use as well. I'm very passionate about sustainability, zero waste, plastic free, and living a simple and minimalist lifestyle. So this is why I made these changes in my life. I'm not saying you have to do this, and some of these things might sound ridiculous and some of these things might sound like things you already do. So take it with a grain of salt and do what you would like with it, but I'm gonna tell you what I no longer buy or use. Let's tackle the bathroom. So things I no longer use or buy is bottled shampoo and conditioner. I go to Lush and I buy bar shampoo and bar conditioner, and that is what I use. We use bar soap in our family, and pretty much that's all we use. This really cuts down on plastic and saves a lot of money as well. So those bars actually go a long way, especially for the shampoo and conditioner. When it comes to the bathroom, other things I no longer use is I do not use makeup wipes, or like, you know, those wipes for your face. I just use a cloth and some makeup remover, and that's what I use. I also do not use any menstrual pads. I do not use tampons. I use a menstrual cup. And I have a video all about this if you're interested. I'll link it down below. That was the best change I've ever done in my life, and it has saved me so much money. So I highly suggest just looking into it, even if you're curious. And if you're not interested in that, I also use cloth pads. So again, that might sound a little bit gross, but pretty much all you do is you rinse it out and then you put it in the wash. So it's no different than if you got it accidentally on your pants or on your underwear and you had to wash them. It's the same thing. I do not use nail polish or nail polish remover. I just have my plain old nails. My partner prefers that. I prefer that. It's just easier, and I just feel like it looks a little bit cleaner on me. So I do not wear nail polish or any of that stuff. I do not wear a lot of makeup. So I have a really small amount of makeup, and that is my everyday makeup. That's what I wear every single day, and that is it. So it's pretty minimalist for my makeup collection, and I don't buy all this crazy makeup. I wait until I'm out of something and then I buy another one. I don't have like 2 bronzers, 2 foundations, 2 eyeliners, like one of each thing until I use it. This one is a bit of a controversial one. I don't buy medicine. So I'm gonna explain. It's different if you need antibiotics or medication at the point in time when you are sick. When I say I don't buy medicine, I mean I don't have a cabinet full of all this medication. My partner, he does buy like Advil and Tylenol, he'll keep it on hand, but for me personally, I don't like taking medication in general, and if I need it, I will get it when I need it. So I don't buy medication and keep it on hand like that. I find it silly, and it just kept expiring over time and I would have to throw it out. So it was just a waste of money. Also, it was not safe having a baby around that stuff, and we didn't really have a place to store it that was safe. So I just don't buy it until we need it. I do not use any skincare products. I just wash my face with water. I know that might be weird and gross. I don't know. That's just what I do. That's what I've always done, and my face has been pretty clear. I do not wear jewelry. I have the same pair of earrings that I wear absolutely every single day, but I don't buy any more earrings. I can't even figure out how to take these earrings out. It's like the butterfly backing, so I literally just keep these studs in every single day, and I have my nose piercing. So I guess I do wear the jewelry, but I don't buy different jewelry. I just keep these ones in, and that is that. It makes me happy, it makes me feel good and pretty, and I don't feel the need to change it up. In the laundry room, so things that might look a little bit different is I do not use dryer sheets. I figured those were a waste of money. They're actually not that great for the environment either, and it's just kind of a waste, and I'm really about zero waste and sustainability. So I bought dryer balls, which were like $5 at the sustainable store that was just down the street from us, and you can even throw in like a clean dry towel in there, and that does the trick as well to dry it. I also don't use fabric softener or any of those scents in my washing machine. I don't know, I just don't really care. I cold wash absolutely everything pretty much. There's nothing really I need to warm wash, so I just cold wash everything. And I hang dry my clothes. So I don't normally use my dryer. In the winter months, sometimes I have to, unfortunately, but most of the time, 98% of the time, I actually hang dry all my clothes and all my laundry. and that's just how I do it. It saves me a lot of money, and it's just, again, better for the environment. Moving on to the kitchen, I do not use paper towels. I find them pointless and a waste of money, and just, again, bad for the environment. So I don't use paper towels. I just use a cloth and wipe things up. I do not use a sponge. I use a scrubber. This way I can disinfect it in the washing machine, but you can also buy the washable sponges that you can just throw in the washing machine as well. I meant dishwasher, but the ones that you can throw in the washing machine for the sponges as well. I just use a scrubber, and that's what I've been using for the past year now, until that's what happened when I found out what is actually on your sponges. Pretty gross. This one's really weird, but I don't use measuring spoons. I don't really like to follow recipes. So even if I have a recipe, I look at the ingredients and then I make it however I want. So I do not measure anything. I just eyeball absolutely everything, and I just don't feel the need for measuring spoons. So I just don't have them. I don't have spatulas. I don't have any of those things. I just have a wooden spoon and then a serving spoon, and that's it. You'd be surprised. I have 2 pots and 1 pan. The pots, 2 pots, because one of them is a big pot for like soups and potatoes and things that I cook often, and the smaller one is just for like, I don't even know, everyday things that I would make easily. So I do use those all, and that's all I have. We have 2 plates and then a baby plate for Addison. We have 3 bowls. We have 2 mugs in our entire house, and that's what we use for cups, or we use jars for cups. And for our containers, our Tupperware, most of it is old yogurt containers, like plastic ones from the shop, and we just use those as containers. So we don't buy containers or plates or cutlery or any of that stuff. We have like a couple spoons, a couple forks, and yes, we are doing dishes quite often throughout the day, but we're doing a lot less dishes. All you have to do is wipe up your plate, put it in the rack to dry, and then use it for your next meal. So it keeps things a lot easier, cleaner, and you're not doing as much dishes, surprisingly. We also don't have a dishwasher, so that's why this works so well for us. We don't use trash bags. So what I use if I really need to put something in the garbage is I'll use those store plastic bags that they give you, and I don't get plastic bags at the store, but people will always give me stuff for Addison and they'll bring it in plastic bags, and that's just, I guess, how they carry it. So I keep them, and then I use them if I have to for the garbage. But there's not really anything I put in the garbage that's like icky or yucky, because we compost and we recycle. So garbage is pretty much just like, sometimes we have wrappers every now and then, and I literally will just put it in the bin itself, dump it in our dumpster outside, and then rinse it out if I have to. So it just saves money on trash bags, better for the environment, less plastic, less waste. Easier all around. We do have a Keurig, but I do not use K-cups. I feel like that is a waste. It is plastic, it's a bit silly, and they're super expensive. We just have these refillable coffee pod things, and we just put the coffee in and just rinse it out and use it over and over and over. Ours is actually broken and we still use it because why not? I do not use Ziploc bags, you know, those plastic freezer bags you buy. I have bought these reusable silicone ones that just kind of look like Ziploc, but they're actually silicone. So you just rinse it out, you can put it in the freezer with your meats or whatever you have, and it just keeps things fine. They don't get freezer burnt. I use reusable snack bags, the fabric ones, with the PUL material on the inside, the waterproof one, and we pack our lunches in just like containers or beeswax wrapping or pretty much anything I can find that is reusable. I, of course, do not buy plastic water bottles. I don't see the point in that. I have perfectly good water in our sink. Where we live in Canada, we have probably the best water I've ever tasted in my entire life, and if you live by me, you know what I'm talking about, and you probably agree. So I just refill my refillable water bottle. In fact, it's right here. And moving on from that, this actually has my Starbucks in it. So this is a Swell bottle. No, this is not sponsored. I just really love this bottle. My sister got it for me. And my reusable straw, as you can see, and I just don't use straws or to-go cups. So I don't normally get coffees out, but if I do, I'm going to get it always. Pretty much, I always get it in one of these cups, and it's just, keeps it cold better. I got this like 3 hours ago, and it's still ice cold and icy and so delicious. And you get a discount as well in a lot of places when you bring your own cup. I don't use tea bags. So I actually was given for Christmas from my partner this tea diffusing thingy that you put in your cup, and then you put the tea leaves in there and it makes your tea, and that's what I use. It's less waste, it's better for the environment, and I really love loose leaf tea, so it's all around just preferred. And I feel like in a way I am saving money because I feel like it is a little bit cheaper if you go to bulk stores, but again, that really depends on what type of tea you like. When it comes to home decor, I do not own any knickknacks. Anything I have up in my home is something that, of course, brings me joy, but value as well, or something really special to me. So I do have my daughter's ultrasound photo framed, and right here, you can't see it, I have my daughter's birth thingies from when she was born. Those are hanging on the wall, and we have a lot of plants, as you can see. That is pretty much my decor. It keeps me happy, it keeps my eyes just clutter free, and my brain feels a lot better with my house being like this. I do not buy candles. Recently my partner's moved in and he's really into candles, so for Christmas I did get him a candle, and we don't use candles though. I kind of just have it in case of emergency, like if ever we have like a blackout or something. I know we have our phone flashlights, but we don't use candles. I know people burn essence and candles and essential oils. I don't do that. I don't know. I don't buy Febreze. I don't use sprays and stuff in my house. I do not buy chemical cleaners. I buy the Method cleaners. They're like this green cleaner, and I just use the all-purpose one for absolutely everything in my house, and it's just the one little thing of it. It cleans the windows, it cleans the toilets, it cleans the floors, literally everything. So it's kind of perfect. I really want to try vinegar and like baking soda and I think lemon juice or whatever, and see if that will work. But for now, my all-purpose cleaner works great, and again, it's pretty cheap. It's like $5 for a big bottle. It'll last me like 6 months. Saves you money because you're not buying a bunch of different kinds for each thing, like one for your mirrors and one for your toilet. Again, do what you want, but I'm just saying it works great for the bathtub and it works great for the floors too, so why the heck not? I do not own any books or magazines. The closest thing to a book I own is my planner. I bring this planner absolutely everywhere with me, and I just fill in any video ideas I have, anything I have to do for the day. This keeps me very organized and less cluttered. So as you can see, my video right now, I'm filming this right here, and that's what I keep looking down at when I'm talking. So we don't have any books or magazines, and if we really wanted to read something, we could read it online, we could do a podcast, we could go to the library and borrow it. You know, there's so many options, and we don't need to keep books in the house. Something I do not buy or own is alcohol. My partner and I both do not drink alcohol. I have never really drank alcohol, not my kind of thing. So we have like water, we have milk, sometimes we have juice in the fridge, but that's what we have, and we save a lot of money not buying alcohol. Again, that is a personal preference of some people, and that's totally fine, no judgment there, but I'm just saying, something we never buy, never own, and my life is simpler, so I enjoy it. Now let's get to the entertainment. We do not have cable. I tried that once and it was just expensive and pointless, and really you don't need it. We have Netflix, there's Disney Plus now, there's all these different things. We don't even have any of those things. We just use someone else's Netflix, and we have our phones and use YouTube. So I pretty much just use YouTube all day, every day. Clearly, I'm filming a YouTube video right now. So we don't need cable, and we're both working full time, and our daughter does not need to be in front of the TV. So we literally just don't see the need to have cable. It's just a waste of money for us. We do not have a DVD player, DVDs, VCR, any of those things. I do not have a gaming console. I've never had a gaming console. I don't know, not my thing. I don't have video games, I don't have CDs, I don't have any of those things. I literally just have my laptop. I actually have 2 laptops, one of them Addison uses, but I have my laptop that I do my videos on, and that is all I need. And then I just connect my TV to my laptop with my HDMI cord, and that is how I watch TV. I do not buy any phone apps. The only app I have on my phone is Instagram, and that's it. I don't know, my phone just doesn't have enough storage, and whenever I put an SD card in there, it doesn't work. So I have one app on my phone, and I just don't use any other apps, and if I want to go on Facebook, I just go on the internet browser, way easier. I just thought I would mention that because a lot of people have so many apps on their phone, photos, all of this stuff. I don't keep photos on my phone. I just like it clutter free. I delete contacts that I do not talk to on a daily basis, so anyone I'm not talking to at least once a week is not in my phone, and that's just how it works. Moving on to clothing. I do not buy or have fast fashion items. I feel like it's just a waste of time, money, benefit the environment if I avoid that, and honestly I kind of have the same things I wear absolutely every single day, and I'm just comfortable with that. So that is my own choice. I do not own hats, I do not own belts, I do not own heels, I don't own purses. As I said, I don't own necklaces or any of those type of things. Not my thing. I just wear my boots every day, and that's it, my waterproof rain boots. That's a wrap. That is it for items I no longer buy or own. I would say that's at least 50 right there that I gave you. Hopefully it sparked some type of idea of something you could just declutter in your life, make your life a little bit easier without all of these things. I just named at least 50 things, and my life is so much easier. My house is so much less cluttered with these things. And again, this didn't happen all at once. This was slowly, one thing at a time, and I'm still continuing to do a lot more. Like, there's a lot more I could still do without, but it's the little things that count in life. And like I said, it is a journey to minimalism for me, and it's not just something you can change overnight. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all quite soon. Bye!